Greetings, Leo, and welcome to your Divinely Guided Rune reading here for the week. Jumping right on in, we're going to do the singing bowl first. We have the $2 note in there as usual, representing uncommon abundance in our lives. Now, why I say as usual, because I always ring this bowl, but or not always. There are sometimes I do honestly forget, but I meditate and I do ring the singing bowl typically before the readings. Now, I thought it appropriate to do this a little bit extra for closing out and cleansing and grounding and centering in 2025 for your last rune reading of the year. Beautiful, beautiful guidance. Now, the $2 note is representing uncommon abundance in our lives for you new viewers. The uncommon abundance, as I ring the bowl, we're giving gratitude towards and inviting more of that back into our lives. Now, Leo, please take 3 deep breaths in through your nose and out through your mouth, grounding and centering, focusing on the intent behind today's divinely guided rune reading. Nice, steady breaths. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. If you want more of that astrological information, please check the description box down below. Jumping in and getting your rune information for the week, we have Kinaz. Kinaz is that torch. It literally means like lantern or torch. It's that light that illuminates the path simultaneously for yourself and for others. So this is a lot of manifesting and leading by example, trailblazing energy. Think of like the Pac-Man gobbling up the dots, moving forward, wanting to charge forward, trailblaze, and manifest. This is like the Wand's suit in tarot, like that fire energy, very strong fire energy with Kinaz. Fire transmutes, it helps manifest, right? And Kinaz here, that leading by example, right? The light that lights the path for others. So when we're giving advice for others, whenever we're acting in accordance as we believe to our giving out opinions or help to others, we need to recognize too that that's an aspect of ourselves that we see. So going within and saying, okay, well, where do I see that in myself? That I needed to do it so badly for this other person, am I also doing it to myself, for myself? Am I taking my own medicine? Am I practicing what I preach? Am I manifesting in the right direction? Those are beautiful blessings or challenges that you're looking at here from your energetic past here, Leo. I'm a Leo rising, so this very fire energy is like, I feel the heart energy, the fiery heart of the Leo's heart, the sun here too. So this is like a lot of courage for you too, Leo. In your energetic now is Lagos. Lagos is lake, sea, flow, water. It's like the opposite of fire there. So maybe instead of charging forward, maybe you're slowing down and you're flowing more with water. Divine Feminine healing comes into mind with this rune. It's nicknamed the Divine Feminine rune because, okay, first of all, Lagos means lake, water, flow, sea. Also dowsing with water, scrying with water, so ceremony with water. Now, you could be near a body of water right now or needing to emotionally balance, intuitively balance yourself, like the Divine Feminine here. Now, why is it called the Divine Feminine's runes? Well, there's a lot of aspects to it, but how I like to see it is like the primordial life-giving abilities of water, right? Like the Divine Feminine has those as well, right? The ability to create and to nurture continuously, like water, right? Like the lake, like the sea. Yeah. So this is Divine Feminine healing work as far as that goes. But also good to note that we have Divine Masculine and Feminine within all of us. So when we are working on one, or if this is you specifically working on one, just know that can't just work on them exclusively, right? Everything in balance and moderation. Well, if you do work on it exclusively, just say moderation, please. In your energetic near future is Hagalaz. Hagalaz is beautiful. in energetic near future, because at least you get these, with these adaptations and changes, creations, intuitive flow and stuff. And I don't mean to say and stuff, but whatever else that entails, this is going to have a challenge met or an unintended eventuality in your near future. It's not an if, it's a when. So whenever we're changing, we're always changing, right? We're always going to have these other energies that are like, hey, I liked the you used to be. And they're going to try to challenge you to come back to the you used to be. So this is being removed from your divinely guided path. This could be indicative of a regular natural disaster here for you, like a snowstorm or like a volcano or hail, like this represents hail. Hagalas is the hail rune. Now it's irreversible, as very much not an if, but it's a when. So these discordant energies, kind of like the Tower card in tarot, look at this as happening for you rather than to you. So you look at it as happening to you, you're right back into the ego traps. When you look at it as happening for you, you're accepting the presence of what's going on, and you're automatically looking for the blessings through it just by changing that one word, right? So take what resonates here, leave it doesn't. This is beautiful here for you, Leo, because I see this as you, like when you're healing, those other energies, divine's just like moving them off your path. No problem. And I like that that's happening right away for you. It's like ripping off a Band-Aid, like just get it over with, right? Get them out of my way. All right. And the energetic influence of the now is, almost said Hagalas again, Augies. Augies very grounded, divinely connected as well with the lines going up and down off of the runes. That's very grounding at the bottom and very divinely connected at the top. Now the other lines here are the antlers of Augies. This is your built-in divine defense, built-in divine connection, protection. Moving forward in faith, may be challenged in aspects of faith or blessed in aspects of faith. With this here, though, I see this as maybe being challenged in your faith, your faith being shook, or maybe like when you're so happy-go-lucky manifesting and maybe you had tunnel vision, you got maybe just veered off the path a little bit, your divinely guided path, right? And you just took a little turn doing this, right? And now that something got in your way, and said like, wait, nope, this is not your divinely guided path, but you are divinely protected. You are to know this, Leo. You are divinely protected. You're divinely connected. Get into your divine feminine healing work and like heal emotionally from this, because your attachment to whatever this was is all based off of your ideas. Really, it's not in divine flow. You need to surrender to that divine flow then.
If this reading resonates, consider a private session to explore your path, your energy, and the guidance of the runes more deeply. Each comment, share, or subscription helps this work reach more seekers like you who are looking for clarity and growth. Thank you all for showing up, for engaging, and for honoring your journey. Together, we are strengthened in this circle of awakening.
Right? So what's your actual advice for the now? Yeah, learning your lessons. This is Yara. This is the rune of the year. Yara means year. This is the irreversible rune, nicknamed the rune of the harvest, and it looks like two of these kanas put together, doesn't it? This is manifesting, right? Knowing what you sow, and then manifesting the other way, pulling up, right? What you sow is what you reap. Karmic lessons. This is like at the ending of endings making beginnings and beginnings making endings simultaneously. At the end of the year, we make a harvest, right? We take evaluation of the crop. Is it good quality? Do I have enough? And so on and so forth. And it's the time of evaluation, recognizing you are even in that practice without even saying it, you are knowing that it is a karmic lesson. So, yeah. Interesting. I think maybe this might have been a faux pas, or maybe somebody just like maybe whistleblowing you or fact checking, somebody challenging you. Some energy is maybe gatekeeping you. Just take what resonates here, leave what doesn't, but let it flow. Let it flow. I can't say it any better than that. Let it flow. Let it flow. Let it go, right? So learn these lessons. Sit right now, learn these lessons, take them to heart, heal your divine feminine, like this says. Know you're divinely connected and protected. All you need to do right now is process this ending and beginning that you're in simultaneously, right? This cycle, right? Something was challenged and it ended. And now you get to come out the end of this all, Leo, with your needs, constraints, and limitations being met. This is Naughties, the rune of constraints and needs, limits. When you're going down your divinely guided path, you can have that log blocking your path, right? But with this being in your outcome rune or position, I should say, or in your near future, I would like to say this as being met, having them fulfilled, or at least having a better aspect of balance, of knowing what they are, wants versus needs, actual limits versus your fears, right? Perceived limits. All right, having your needs, constraints, limitations being met as we go down the path. So maybe something that, whatever shook you and kind of tested your faith, you are resourceful and you're going to learn something that is going to help you meet your need or help identify, like, okay, is this something that I really need to have with me? Or is this something I have to have with me in my divinely guided path? And this is you releasing it. Having a better sense of clarity of needs, constraints, limitations, having them met, yep. And then finally being able to be like, oh, I release you in healthy ways. Beautiful energy for this, Leo. Let me know in the comments below how this resonates here for you. We're going to get 3, as I said, at 3 cards of clarity for today's divinely guided rune reading. These are beautiful handmade embossed cards from, my niece gave them to me last year during this holiday season, so I thought it appropriate to use them this year. They have usually just one word on the back. There is one that has quite a few words. We're going to get 3. You got 2 there right now, so Divine, please show us clearly what one more card of clarity do you have for Leo for this week's divinely guided rune reading. Thank you, thank you, thank you. First 2 cards were Dream and Bloom. Yeah, this is you. This is like giving yourself time. Blooming is learning lessons, right? Dreaming is like getting into intuitive flow, right? Imagination, right? And this one, Be Strong, Leo. Whatever this was, that test of faith, you are coming out of this being able to transmute and release an unhealthy aspect. And it'll help you to bloom. I guarantee it. All right. Namaste, Leo. Have a blessed and abundant week.